We're back, man. We're back. It's episode 12 of Applaud the Pod. Feels good. You know, funny little stat. This marks, we've doubled like the amount of, This is the same amount of episodes that we did last summer. So this is, you know what I mean? We stopped at 6
Like we stopped
summer.
at 6?
Right. And so now we're at 6.
I felt like last
more.
summer, for some reason, I feel like last summer we did more.
It's because it was harder.
That's true, probably. You know, now we got it dialed in.
It's a fucking flawless machine.
Yeah, days, now it's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, man, it's episode 12. Appreciate you coming back. You know, we're just gonna. It is what it is, man. It's episode 12. How you doing, Grant? I'm
doing good, dude. Moved out of my place in Boulder yesterday. Finally getting ready to. I'm moving. It's annoying because I'm literally moving next door to where I live, but there's like a 5-day gap in between leases. So for 5 days, I have to do something with all of my stuff that's up there, rather than just being able to like move it from one room into the other. Right. But whatever.
Where is this stuff?
We ended up because like I live at my fraternity, so we ended up getting like pods, the storage. It's like basically like a shipping container, and they just come drop it off in your backyard. We got a few of those, nice. And me and some of my friends are just sharing them. Just put all their stuff in there, and they're just gonna stay in the backyard of our houses for the time being, so we can have stuff in the backyard. We just can't have stuff in the house. I mean, I get it because I think they have to clean and stuff and like disinfect or whatever, but whatever. I mean, there's not much. Those houses are a lost hope. You can't do much to them. They're beyond repair.
There's nothing like worse in the world than moving.
Yeah, it's bro. I know. I'm so sick of like. That's the thing. That's the one thing that sucks about college is there's so much moving in and out and like going back and forth from places. That's the worst part about it.
Bro, the thing I'm dreading the most about, I'm pretty excited to go back to school, but I'm dreading because I left all my stuff in like our locker room, all my stuff, and it's just gonna be such a pain in the ass to get it there and then bring it to it's just gonna be annoying.
Do you have a car? But do you have like a lot of furniture too up there or no? Because you've just been in the dorms, right? Yeah.
Right. You're not allowed to bring furniture into the rooms actually.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just like a desk and a chair.
Yeah.
And a twin bed.
See that? The twin. Yeah. Is it the one too where they're like the awkward height? Are yours like that?
You can adjust them.
Yeah, but they come
Mine's always
at
high.
Like mine, bro, I remember my dorm, like the bed in my dorm, like you can adjust it, but your dresser only fits under it when it's at the highest setting. Oh. And it's like such an awkward height. Yeah. Like it's like, it went up to like here on me probably. So it's like too tall to like, you have to like still jump in, but like it's just like a weird height.
I was jumping in, and then my roommate wanted to lower his bed.
Yeah.
It was so difficult. We couldn't get the thing like off of.
It's like on the little hooks or whatever. Yeah.
And so we had to like ask our RA to get us a hammer, and like we got a hammer, and we like flipped the bed upside down. We were like smacking it off. It worked.
Yeah. Moving. I'm not looking forward to moving back in a week either. But whatever. Also, when we do go back to college, episodes are gonna be on Zoom. Just a warning.
We'll do the episodes on Zoom. You'll just watch them regularly.
No, we're doing a group meeting. We'll send out the code.
Call into a Zoom call. Yeah, we'll email everybody the code, and you guys just tune in, and we'll just be talking. You guys can be in the chat.
It'll be like a
camera
lecture.
Off, on mute, exactly, just like a lecture. No, so we'll just we'll just film. It'll just be on Zoom, and we'll just put them on YouTube, put them everywhere.
Bro, I've been thinking we need to get we should look into getting a hotline.
Oh, that would be so fire.
Because, bro, if we could have people call in during these,
we would just have to be like, okay, this is when we're recording. Call in.
I mean, I don't even know if people would call in.
Maybe not, but it would be funny.
I think a few people would call in.
Funny, like I've had a couple ideas about like. There's one point that I wanted to. Would we? No, we would never do it. Well, maybe, I don't know. But there's one point where I wanted to like, I don't even want to fucking say it at this point. Sorry, that was
Don't let the people know. Keep them on the edge.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just so pointless.
Cliffhanger.
But yeah, so I mean, we'll keep going and stuff to avoid. We'll try our best to avoid what happened last year.
Yeah, that was our bad.
Don't do it.
We took like a 8-month hiatus, I guess. But
a couple times we were like, okay, we're gonna record, and it just doesn't. The time difference mixed with we're both really busy, just mixed with like we have a lot going on. And so this time around, we're preparing.
We're preparing this
we're
time.
Gonna figure it out. So yeah,
for the people, for you guys.
Just some housekeeping stuff.
Yo, I have something. Okay, I got something pretty crazy that I heard earlier today that I thought was super cool, and I'd never connected these dots, but it makes so much sense when you think about it. So you know how like, well, first, what's something else that you would call money? Like if you had a dollar bill, what would you say you had?
What do you mean?
Like what would you like? What's other thing like slang?
Synonyms for money?
Yeah.
Oh, guap. Dinero.
Think like the most generic one, like
cash.
Other than cash.
Damn, I'm blanking out. Cash, bread.
Okay.
Holy shit!
It starts with a B though. It starts with a B.
Buku bucks.
Bucks is the answer. Yes. No, bro. Do you know? I just figured out today why they're called bucks. It's because before there was real money, when people would like trade shit, you would trade like a buck. Like you'd go hunt a deer and kill like a buck, and you would trade their skin.
Oh shit!
So then people started like that was like super common.
Yeah.
So then people started just being like, oh, I got a couple bucks. Like as in like I have some currency basically.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I never thought about that, but bro, it makes so much sense when you think about it. Isn't that wild? That was just so weird to think about, bro.
It is.
Couple bucks, baby. So when you're talking about money, when you're talking about your guap, your bread,
do you think bread? But do you think bread is the same thing?
Probably, honestly, if you think about it.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, people probably because bro, everything just comes from people like trading shit. Yeah. Like
who invented words? Merriam-Webster.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly who.
Shout out to Merriam for inventing words, the English language.
No, it was Rosetta Stone.
Oh, shout out my girl Rosetta, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Beautiful lady, beautiful woman.
Salt of the earth. Speaking of beautiful ladies, today I was at the YMCA, which is admittedly like the wackest like gym you can have a subscription to.
Nah. That's just classic, baby.
It's dope, like, but it's like
that's just old school.
Like a whole lot of you just got a lot of like old people there, which is nothing wrong with it.
That's honestly, dude. I would prefer that over like whenever I go to my gym, and there's fucking 60 like high school kids all there at the same time, not actually like working out, just like talking to each other and like lifting and like trying to look cool and shit. It's just pics.
Like again.
I'd rather have older people.
Trust me, at the YMCA, there's plenty of kids who will like come in, you know.
Yeah.
Bench and then they leave.
It's all you. That's the only workout you need to do to be successful. You just have to bench
chest and biceps.
And never worry about any other muscle on your body. Just bench and fucking curl every single day.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Nothing else is important.
Right. Exactly. No, so I'm at the YMCA. I finished my shit and then I'm walking out, right? And I'm walking out of the door. So it's double doors to come out. Not double doors like double doors, but double doors like you go through a door, then you're in like
there's like one room
in between where you wipe your shit, whatever, and then you walk out to outside.
Like when you walk in like a school.
Exactly, right? So I walk through the first set of doors and I have like my AirPods in, like I can't hear anything. But like I walk through the second set of doors, but then I look behind me to make sure I'm not like closing the door on anybody because I won't be able to hear anybody walking behind me.
Yeah.
So I look behind me and like I make eye contact with this older woman. She's probably in her 70s, and she was far enough away where I didn't need to hold the door for her. But like I saw her and I was just like, whatever, like I'll just
be polite.
So I turn around, like I hold the door, and like I'm holding the door and she walks through and she's like, oh, thank you. And then she like says, oh, like what kind of shoes are those? And I was wearing these like Nike Reacts, but there's a lot of colors on them. And I was like, oh yeah, they're just some Nikes. And she was like, She's like, oh yeah, I like she was like, oh yeah, I like those. And I was like, oh, I like your shoes. She was wearing these New Balances. I was like, oh, I like your shoes too. Like, I got some New Balances too. And she was like, no, but I like color. Now.
Whoa, okay.
So in my fucked up brain, I was like,
was this right? An old white lady?
Yeah.
Oh, bold fucking move on her part. Holy shit.
So was she talking about my shoes? I don't know.
I would hope so. I mean,
but in my head, like, I just started laughing because I'm like.
Yeah, because yeah. I'm bold fucking.
I'm into it.
Yo, if they. Yo, there's nothing cooler than being like 20 years old and having an 80-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nothing cooler.
As long as she has money, yeah.
Even if she doesn't.
Oh. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm into it.
There's just nothing cooler, in my opinion.
Yeah, man, that was it's literally.
Dude, you should have closed. You should have sealed the deal.
Maybe 2 hours ago, I should have, right?
You should have fucking. You should.
Hey, yo, what's your home phone number? Because I know you ain't got a cell.
Hey, do you have a pager? Because I would love to get into contact with you.
Pager,
I could fax
funny.
Over my info.
Yeah, I could actually. Here, how about this? How about I call your doctor and he'll give it. How about I call your live-in nurse and like we'll communicate through.
Do you have a caretaker? Are you okay?
Hey, she
put me into contact.
She
with
was
them.
in pretty good shape, man. She's working out and shit. So
okay.
But yeah, shout out
all
to.
Right. Hey, I know what you mean.
Hey man,
pretty good shape, right?
I don't know what she meant, but we know what she meant. You know?
Yeah, we know. She's not slick,
bro. And yesterday I talked to this older black gentleman in the same YMCA. And he was just like sitting in the lobby, and I walk in, and like he calls me over, and I like walk over to him, and he's like, oh, like you a ball player, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, and and so he just starts like talking about a bunch of shit, like talking about like his life and whatever, which is absolutely fine, but there was I wrote some of the stuff down because it's so. He's like such an old school dude, and that was like the funniest part about it. Like
any old dude who's pulling you aside in a rec center and asks you if you play basketball, you're locked in.
And I'm not there. Like I'm not there. I'm not in like hoop clothes or nothing. Like I'm just going upstairs. Like I'm just about to get me a little lifted, and he's calling me over.
But you're locked in that's a 20-minute combo minimum.
Yeah, minimum at least 20 minutes, right?
Because he's gonna tell you about his glory days. It's gonna be a whole fucking.
And so yeah, absolutely, bro. Minimum 20 minutes, like. But then I looked down at my phone once. Eventually, like the conversation's over. It had been an hour.
Yeah, that's yeah. And you don't know this dude?
No, never met.
This was just some guy at the rec.
Super cool dude, but some of the shit he said was really funny. So I'm just gonna rattle off a couple things that he said.
You saved them?
I afterwards, like right after.
Yeah,
the
you remember
I
him.
Some
yeah,
notes, just so I don't like forget the funny stuff, right? So like we're talking whatever, and he's like, he's like throwing in the little piece of advice here and there. Yep. And he looks at my leg, and I got a couple tattoos on my leg, and he's like, yeah, don't put no more of them tattoos on your body. And I was like, oh, why is that? He's like, because when you walk into the bank, they're gonna think you're ignorant. And I was like, oh, okay, you're like, I was like, oh, this dude is so old.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not gonna get like neck tats and face tats, but it's like okay, that like kind of set
the
tone, right?
Yeah,
it set the tone because it's like oh, right. Like
you still are in the generation that doesn't necessarily
would like frown on that kind of thing, right? Let's see, what else did he say? He he was talking about how he played in the 50s and stuff like that, and he played against like Elgin Baylor. Like this dude's old, right? He's probably like 80s or 90s.
You think he was capping?
No, you know why I don't think because you can tell sometimes when like you think the reason I know he wasn't lying about anything he said was because there were times where he was very like self-deprecating. Like he was like, oh yeah, my brother was like better than me. He was talking about this.
Yeah.
So it made me think
it makes it seem more.
Lying.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And he was talking about like accomplishments and shit he had, but he was also talking about things that like he did wrong or when this dude was like really, that dude was really good. And he was never like, oh yeah, I could have made the NBA.
Yeah. Like that's when you know people are lying. If they're like, yeah, bro, I played with Magic.
Right.
And I just didn't get the same opportunity.
And it's just so funny because like throughout it, like he'll like give me some advice, and then way later in the conversation, he'll bring it back up and like see if I remember like what he said.
Test you a little bit, quiz you, yeah. Just to make sure you're listening. He's just got to make sure.
Oh, very funny dude, man. But yeah, that's he was like, yeah, get you a good girlfriend. He was like, you got a girlfriend? I was like, nah. And he was like, yeah, man, just don't be out here chasing these women. And he was like, well, you got to chase some women. So, shout out to that dude. It was.
Yo, speaking of old dudes at rec centers, fucking this is a wild transition. Bro, the one thing I used to hate about going to the rec center when I was younger is the fucking, like, cause I live right by a rec center, and I used to go all the time, and most of the people that go to this rec center are very elderly, like most, like they're in their.
You saw some old man dick.
Oh my God, bro! Every single fucking day. Like, it was like, bro, you can't walk in a locker room at a rec center without seeing like a 70-plus-year-old dude just fully butt naked walking around. And so they have no shame in that shit either, bro.
As you get older, your level of shame just gets.
They don't give a fuck,
and I admire that so much.
I would never get butt naked in a locker room in a locker room and walk around. Never in my life would I do that.
Maybe,
or at least never in my foreseeable future that I am planning on right now. I would never do that.
There's no need. I don't need strangers seeing my meat. And
that's exactly. Bro, but these old dudes, they don't give a fuck.
No, they'll respect, but
bro, I remember we had a when I was playing little league basketball, like when we were like, maybe I was probably in like 6th grade, right? So I'm like super young. I'm probably like, how old are you in 6th? Like 12?
12.
Yeah. And I was at the rec center with some of my boys because we like would go there after school and play basketball or whatever. And that day we were swimming, and I remember I was with 2 kids that were on my team, and we were going to get ready to go swimming. Like, we're in the locker room, we're about to go change and put on our swimsuit and shit. And when you walk in this locker room, like, there's one door that connects to the pool, and then one that connects to like the main, like the weightlifting area or whatever. And we go in through the door that connects to the weightlifting area, and when you walk through it, you have to walk past the showers to get to the pool door. And so me and my friends, like, we changed or whatever, and we're walking, and this fucking old dude comes out of the showers, right? Fully naked. And he's like walking towards us, and we're walking towards him. It's like a hallway, and there's 3 of us, and it's like, it's not a super wide hallway, and we're like, this is fucking weird. Bro, dude is the guy who refs all our little league games. All of them. I noticed immediately. I saw his face, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, this is the dude who's our ref. And he's just fucking meat out, just fucking no shame walking through the locker room. That was like, bro, and then he refed our game. He refed our games that weekend. And I know he fucking knows. I know that he was aware of it.
Dude.
It was the weirdest shit ever, bro. Just, I don't even want to.
That's so funny.
Oh my God, bro. That was so weird. He also, bro, there's a spot in the shower to hook your towels. Bro didn't bring a towel in there. Just fucking walks over to his locker. Like, that's what I'm saying. These dudes, old men locker room etiquette is like the same thing as fucking living in like the Viking ages. You can do whatever the fuck you want if you're an old man, basically. Wildin', bro. They don't care. Nah. It is crazy.
No, but oh my God. Like, there's a at this same, bro, I forgot about this. At this same fucking YMCA, I'm standing and like I go to the bathroom and I'm washing my hands. And there's like a big mirror like in front of the sinks, as there usually is. And there's a shower going, and then the shower goes off, and then like out of the corner of my eye, like, dude walks out of the shower butt ass. And he goes and he's like wiping off. He's not like covered in his towel, he's just like wiping off. Yeah. So I see, and I'm like, so I'm just like looking straight, and he just like starts striking up this conversation. He goes, oh, it's always this shit. So I was like, oh, you play ball? Like, bro, fuck off. Like,
this is while he's naked?
Yeah, dude. He's wiping off. He's putting the towel and shit, like, wiping his balls off. And he's like, yo, you play ball? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like,
bro, that is, no, okay, this is, I'm saying this to all the people out there. If you are below 70 years old and you are butt naked in a men's locker room, Just don't.
You're a deviant.
You should be banned from whatever fucking gym you're at if you do that.
Yeah, you're a deviant.
Bro, like when I'm at my gym now and I'm in the locker room, there has been times where I'll see a dude that he could be like my age, and he's just walking around butt naked, and it's like, that's a questionable fucking.
Okay, you know what I'm okay with? Maybe like you're changing, but you get out of the shower.
Whatever.
You have a towel around you as you get out of the shower. You go to where your shit is, and you change very quickly.
Yeah, whatever.
In no point
there's a big difference.
At no point do you need to be taking steps in and out of aisles around the bathroom.
Exactly.
When
you're walking from one area of the locker room to another, fully naked, that's when it's an issue. Like, if you're taking your towel off and putting on shorts real fast, whatever. Like, do your thing. No one cares. But when you're walking, because that's when dudes are changing just normally in a locker room. No, like you're not looking at them. Like that's like locker room etiquette.
You're in your own little bubble.
Exactly. Yeah. But when it's different, when you're just when I'm walking to go wash my fucking hands, and I see a dude fully naked walking past me, what am I supposed? Just fucking like no, like
neat. Damn it. I did not need to see that shit.
Yo, also, some of you dudes are out here incriminating yourselves in there, you know? Fucking, you can't be putting out if you got some, I'm not even going to fucking get into it, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
The dude that does the Little League games, you guys are 12.
Yeah. Like maybe not a great idea to be fully fucking.
I don't know.
It's a weird. There's a very fine line between.
Out there.
Yeah, there's a very fine line between like what's appropriate. You know, some of that shit is like just not. Don't make any contact.
At least at least I'm of age. but don't strike up conversations.
Yeah, no, bro. If
don't strike up conversations with people when you're butt ass.
Yeah, unless you're one of my boys. Because then it's cool. Like I'm with whatever, you know.
With whatever. I saw a TikTok, and it was a presumably gay dude making the TikTok, and he was like, oh, like what do straight guys do like when they hang out?
Oh, I've seen, yeah. I know.
He was like, oh, what do straight guys do when they hang out? Which is a very funny TikTok, and the comments are very funny too, because it's like, oh, they. You know, like they watch sports and like
it's just like a bunch of like stereotypical.
Right? And a lot of them were very funny. The funniest one though was I took a screenshot of it. The funniest one was drum roll. Just kidding. Sorry, there's a big gap. It was it's like oh what do straight guys do like and he the rest of the TikTok he was like yeah, there's like one straight guy hit up another straight guy and is like oh like
come out I want to hang
it's
and like
he's like that seems kind of gay, right? Like it's super funny.
Yeah.
And so it was like, what do straight guys do when they hang out? And then this comment says, they talk about starting a podcast.
Fuck. We're caught.
And it just it's so funny.
Caught red-handed.
And so I commented under that with like our TikTok account. And I was like, yo, that's facts because this is our
That's podcast. Exactly how this podcast stemmed.
But it's just so funny. And trust me, we're not self-aware about like how, I don't know, maybe like pretentious it is to be like, oh yeah, like people are gonna care about like us having a conversation. It's very funny, but like we have fun doing it, right? Like of course not, but it's like so funny to think about like like a bunch of dudes in a room and they're just like having conversation like shit is funny. They're like,
yo, we should start a
podcast.
That's exactly what happened with us.
Pretty much, honestly, pretty much. So
that's fucking.
So I thought that was really funny, man.
Oh, that is comedy. I've seen. Have you seen the? This is like the same type of thing. They have like I can't remember exactly. I think it's another TikTok where it's like girl or like some girls like guys, what's like a feminine thing you do? Mm-hmm. You know, mm-hmm. and guys are like joking around and they'll be like there's all the comments are like I'll be making sandwiches and shit. Like I'll be fucking just like a bunch of super like sexist like fucking. Bro, I think TikTok, honestly, I'm shocked with how, like, TikTok has some pretty, like, good comedy on it for like, how different, like, it has, like, comedy that I did not think a ton of people would find funny, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
You know?
TikTok's interesting because it's like, it's almost like, I'm going to compare it to YouTube, whereas it's just, YouTube, it's just a host for videos. You can put whatever you want on there. It can be anything. That's what TikTok feels like. Like Instagram, Instagram is for pictures. Mm-hmm. Twitter is, I don't know, for like opinions, right? There's like a formula to those two, but TikTok and YouTube, it's like you can put literally whatever you want on there, and then an audience will find you. It just is the platform.
Yeah.
And I
like it too because like you can like people say some pretty like, I don't know. I think a lot of people now kind of hide a lot of their sense of humor because of fear of like people being like, oh, like that's fucked up. You can't joke about that. And it's like, you know, like I think that's becoming more of a fear to people like with cancel culture and like shit like that. But like, bro, TikTok is kind of ruthless when it like,
and
there's some shit on there where I'm like, oh my God, I'm shocked. And it'll have like millions of likes. And I'm like, damn.
TikTok's
like,
pretty quick with the bans. Like they be banning people all the
time.
Yeah,
that's true.
But like, nah, you'll definitely, one of my favorite TikToks ever to do it. It happened the other day. The dude got banned. It was so good, dude. And it wasn't like, yeah, it was like taking a jab, but it wasn't. It was super creative. It's like what comedy should be, where very, very creative. Like if you're making fun of somebody, it's extremely creative. Like it's not a cheap joke. It's just good, great. Everybody would laugh at it. Like I guarantee the dude that it was about died.
Yeah,
like I promise, but whatever. TikTok's great, but yeah, that was it just seems we're just stereotypical mates.
We are, dude. That's all we are. We're just
cis males.
We're just cis man. I'm just a sus man's.
A sus
whatever.
male.
We just had. Yo, do you see what this is? What happens when you're like with someone all the time, you know, and like just around one of your friends a lot. You guys have the same fucking mannerisms. We just did the exact same fucking thing and looked at each other with the exact same face after doing it.
That's great.
Yo, here's another thing I learned. I was listening to one of Joe Rogan's podcasts. This is actually where I heard the buck thing too. Mm-hmm. But it was with some dude who's like a bear hunter. Like he's just like some like outdoors. I don't know. He's like he hunts bears and like does some shit with bears.
Interesting.
Bro, do you know bear fat is purple? Like the fat on bears is purple because they eat so many blueberries. Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Also, apparently, they compared bear meat to
locker room man meat. Sorry, it wasn't funny. I tried though. Sorry, keep going.
They compared bear meat to tasting like fucking pork mixed with like steak. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah.
Like they said, it's like if pork was like red meat, like dark or like.
Interesting.
Yeah, but bro, apparently bears are like. I was low key under the impression that, bears were like pretty or not like endangered, but like I didn't think there was a ton of bears. You know, apparently like North America is like fucking
too many bears
thriving with bears. Like they maybe not need to be hunted, but like hunting them is like.
Whatever.
Yeah, like just because their population is doing so good. But that makes sense, bro, because fucking Canada, that shit, like, I went to a cruise in Alaska like a few summers ago, and it was down the coast of Alaska into Canada, bro. That shit is like so, like, bro, if you ever think bald eagles are extinct or are fucking endangered, I mean, go to Alaska, bro. There is. Bald eagles are like fucking pigeons. It's crazy.
Wow.
Bro, there's literally, I had never seen a bald eagle in my life. We got there, I probably saw 5,000 bald eagles while I was there. Like, there's so many up there, and they're fucking huge, bro. It is crazy. But that's the same thing, that's what I was talking about with, like, bears. Like, it's just so, there's so much, like, nature up there. Like, it's so untouched by, like, people. That there's just got to be so many fucking animals up there. It's crazy.
Do you think that, you know how bald eagles are, like, different from, like, an eagle?
Yeah.
You know, like, species?
I mean, they are an eagle, but...
No, yeah. But
yeah, they're like their own type of, yeah.
What if... Okay, this is... What if bald eagles are just regular eagles, and they just have alopecia. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is officially the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Nope. That might be a fact. That might be fucking true.
It's like
maybe they're like the. You think they get made fun of in the eagle community
for being?
You
bald?
Think they're fucking outcasts?
Maybe.
Everyone's like, look at you bald fucks over there.
Yeah, but like they're like the animal of America or whatever. So maybe that.
Maybe they don't know that though.
Maybe the eagles.
Bro, they barely even live in America. They live in Alaska.
Counts? Not really.
Just kidding. Okay, hot take. Is Alaska part of the U.S.?
I don't. Okay, obviously, like U.S. history, you can look this shit up. But like, how is it? It's literally Canada.
Bro, when I went there, I was shocked to find out. Did you know Alaska has like, because it's the closest country to Alaska across the ocean is Russia.
Yeah.
Right? And it used to be owned. It used to be owned by Russia, I'm pretty sure. Bro, so like when you're in the towns there, there's like heavy Russian influence.
Oh, I bet.
It's like weird. Like there's like a lot of Russian themed shit, and like it's just like very. I did not expect that when I went up there. Also, Alaska's just a weird. It's a very weird place. Like I feel like growing up or like living in Alaska would be very odd.
I know a girl that grew up in Alaska.
It's like
I don't know her.
Well, no, I have 2 friends that I went to high school with that are both from Alaska. And like they grew up there, and it's, I mean, they're cool, they're very normal, cool people, like they're my friends, but I just cannot imagine it. It just seems so bizarre to me. Like I've been like, now that I've been there and like seen what it's like bro, when I was in Anchorage, which is like the big city pretty much, that in fucking whatever the other Fair, or I can't remember what the other one's called, but whatever. Anchorage is like the main city, and bro, like it feels so weird. It just feels like nobody actually like lives there. That's like how I would describe it. Like it feels like a ghost town kind of.
And like sometimes it's like daytime all day.
Yeah, no, half the year it's like light out 24 hours, and half it's dark pretty much all the time. That would kind of be. Bro, I saw a TikTok where these people were like leaving the bar in Alaska, and it was 2 a.m. and
that's so
fucking
weird.
Bright
That's
out.
literally what I was about to say. I was
Bro,
about to mention something about
wild.
like going out at night. It's like
I feel like that'd fuck with your sleep schedule.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure I would just sleep with I sleep with a sleep mask anyway, but like I bet that's what they do.
Oh, do you? Dude, I tried to sleep with a sleep mask. I can't do it.
Bro, and I can't really sleep without one anymore.
I can't have something like on my face. Like I can't have something like touching.
Yeah.
Like I can deal with it. I like to sleep with like my fucking like I like to sleep like that.
Bitch,
you know.
Damn.
No, I like to do that. But bro, I can't. I bought a sleep mask. Can't do it.
Damn.
Can't do it.
I need to invest in like a nice one. Mine is like very regular.
Yeah, I bought like a cheap one off Amazon. It was nice. I couldn't actually like. It was very relaxing to have it on.
Yeah.
It just couldn't. I don't know.
Interesting.
Bro, fucking the one you should get. They sell weighted ones that are like a little heavy, and they have like maybe like little beads or like rice, you know, like there's like in it or whatever, like something like that, bro. Oh, wonderful.
So
and they smell like lavender.
Yeah. The one time that I've slept like with a weighted blanket, I can't tell the whole story, but bro, it put me out.
Oh, no, I didn't
mean to fall
weighted
asleep,
blankets
I
are
was asleep
fire.
for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
It was, oh my god,
bro. It makes you feel like, dude. I have a weighted blanket. I haven't been using it.
I'm gonna tell you the story after. It's very funny, but it's, but yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I shouldn't have even said that. Sorry, I'm sorry. I did that twice already today.
And if you subscribe to our Patreon, you can hear the story.
No bullshit. But I still.
No, but bro, yeah, the weighted blankets are a game changer for sure. Those bitches will have you feel like you're getting fucking hugged from every end.
It's
just fucking
incredible.
Dude, I felt like, okay, also, have you seen, you know how they're supposed to, like, I'm pretty sure weighted blankets and shit are supposed to help people with, like, if you have anxiety and stuff, it, like, makes you, like, relax, like, calm and stuff. Don't you just feel like it would do the opposite, though? Like when you just think about it, like,
oh, yeah,
like being,
I feel
like,
it.
Like, constricted, kind of? I don't know.
So, yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, that kind of,
it's weird that it, like, helps.
It just, like, kind of keeps you in place. Like, it just I don't know.
I think it's just, like, relaxing because you're just so, like...
Yeah, I don't know what it's incredible. But I need to get one.
Bro, the reason I stopped using mine, I have a, well, you know this. I have a wiener dog. And my wiener dog likes to sleep under the covers in the bed, and the weighted blanket I had, I got like the heaviest one I could buy, and I was worried that she was gonna like suffocate or like my dog, because she sleeps under my covers sometimes, and I was so terrified
that it would just be too
heavy and she like would fall asleep and fucking die. That was like my biggest fear. Damn. Ugh. But I might have to start using it again. My dog doesn't sleep with me anymore. Fucking bitch, whatever. No, but weighted blankets are fire. We should once again, subscribe to our Patreon. We're giving away a fucking weighted blanket. It's $50 a month.
Oh,
is that worth it? Yeah.
Yeah. $50 a month
on top of the $100 down payment.
Yeah, so
it's a security deposit.
Yeah, exactly, just to make sure you don't run off. Yeah, $50. It's gonna go up, but
every month you stay on, it's a $25
increase, and right now it's actually a 50% discount. So
yeah, so you start at $25. But with the discount, it actually goes up $50 a month.
Right, and so then we'll once you hit $1,000 a month, you get to meet us.
We'll do a meet and greet. 5 minutes though. We're busy people,
and
okay?
It's gonna be on Zoom.
Oh shit, man. Should we get into some questions?
Yeah.
Mama,
I have a good first one.
Go for it.
How do y'all feel about the PJ Washington and Brittany Renner situation?
Oh, I got a question about that as well.
Nice.
So to add on to that, I'll add mine. For those who don't know about the situation, basically PJ Washington, NBA player, Brittany Renner. I'm not gonna say what I think she is. IG model. Maybe in this case, fucking scammer.
Yeah.
Basically tricked PJ Washington essentially into having a child with her. Now he's stuck. She basically finessed him, didn't actually care for him at all, told him that essentially.
There are unemployment scams, PPP loan scams, credit cards scams.
Ton of stuff.
Actual human baby scams.
Yeah.
Now. Well, not now. It's been happening, but it's very interesting.
But so now essentially PJ Washington is paying her $200 or $200,000 a month in child support.
Yeah, which
is fucking. I mean, I don't know.
A lot of money. Dude.
I don't have experience with babies really, but I don't think they cost $200K a month.
No.
So, my view on it. So that was the question I got. Is what are your thoughts about PJ Washington now having to pay $200K a month in child support? I think that's fucking ridiculous. 'Cause like. Bro, you can't just do that. Like, you can't just go and make a dude who has a lot of money, you can't just let him get you pregnant and then fucking finesse him for his money. Like, that is so terrible.
It just is kind of, because it's different, because it's not like PJ Washington was just, like, out here and then boom, okay, like, had a baby. It wasn't,
no, like, she full on, they were a relationship for, like,
and then,
over
2 years? Did they get married or no?
I don't know if they were married or not, but they definitely dated for
a long time.
A while. Like, it's not like it was one of those things where, like, he got her pregnant, like, on a one-night stand. No. Like, they were in a full-on committed relationship, and she was basically lying to him, the whole time, because she just was, her ultimate plan, which worked out, was to finesse him, basically.
Yeah, okay, so this is the first thing that, when I Googled that, it said, yes, they were married for a time, and she secretly filed for divorce 2 weeks after the baby was born.
So there you have it.
Shitty person. And
I feel bad for PJ Washington.
And bro, the thing is, PJ Washington, he's an NBA player, and he's solid, and he's still on his rookie contract.
Yeah.
And so $2.3 million a year, because he's still on it for, 3 more years. And so his $2.3 million a year is like over a third of his salary. And so think about that. He's paying that, and then he's paying taxes. And so he's making,
which is another third, basically.
Right. And so he's making like 1/3 of what his actual salary is.
Yeah. While Brittany Renner gets to just do nothing.
And this is part of the issue too. Is she she already like has a following. Like she's making her own money. She can very easily.
I'm sure she makes at least $1 million a year. At least,
bro, just off of endorsements.
Like she's like a model and stuff, right?
Yeah. And so it's like, do you really? I don't know. Do you really need to take? I just think for all his bread, like take. I don't know. It's just really.
I just feel really bad for him because even if you take out all the money part, like he was fully under the impression that they were actually like in love.
Yeah. And
she was not in love with him at all. Like
she
was. This was her plan basically. Like she knew what she was doing.
Absolutely what it seems like.
So I think it's a terrible situation. I feel really fucking bad for him, and it sucks that now he has a kid with her because there's not, like he's gonna love his child obviously, but
like you're locked in.
But it sucks when you don't have a good relationship with your child's mom, especially when it's out of your control. Like when she did something like that to you,
it's so public.
I just feel bad. That's just a shitty. That's a tough situation. Shout out to PJ Washington. I hope he'll be fine, but it just sucks. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is.
On a happier note, if you had to date a guy, who would it be? Okay, I have multiple answers to this. What are we basing this on?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I have a couple questions. Is it anybody in the world?
Let's do like 3 different categories.
Okay. What are the categories?
Let's do people you know.
Okay.
Let's do... I'll do it. Let's do people you know. And then let's do famous people. And then let's do anyone in the world, and that might overlap with one of those two, but we'll see.
Okay, how about we just combine famous people and anyone in the world?
Yeah, I think that would overlap.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of,
Okay, so people we know. Out of people we know, who would I want to date?
If I had to date one of the guys I know,
This is tough. Because I'm weighing everybody's personality.
Because, I'm thinking about, like, genuinely...
the pros and cons of... I'm going to date Grant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're very loyal. I've seen you in a monogamous relationship for a ton of years, and I like the way that you've handled it and yourself, so I'm going to pick you.
Look at this guy, man. I'm so flattered.
No pressure. You don't have to
I'm so
pick.
flattered.
You don't have to
I'll
pick
tell
me.
you. I'll tell you what. I have 3 people in my head right now, and you're a finalist. So it's like the Bachelor.
I'll take it.
Fuck, but who am I gonna give the rose to? That's what it all comes down to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go you two.
Wow.
You're a good guy, man.
Thanks, man.
He makes me laugh. He's a good guy.
Warms my heart.
So now that you really know how we feel about each other.
What are you doing tonight?
You.
Okay. So.
Shut the cameras off.
Okay. Now famous people.
Famous people. A
lot of these dudes are short as shit, so it just depends on what you're into.
Oh my god,
dude! You want a tall, strong man, or you want?
If we were in a relationship, I would fully be the I guess the more feminine one, because you're just taller than me. That sucks for me. Whatever.
I don't know.
I'd get over it.
Eventually.
If I had to date any male celebrity, I'm trying to think of who I would date Drake.
Oh, damn it. You're so right.
He's the coolest fucking guy on earth.
The benefits of that, just being more than friends with Drake.
Wait, okay. Well, never mind.
That would be dope.
Keep going. No, that would be, yeah,
that would be sick.
I'm kind of basing it off of just mostly who I'd want to be friends with, because that's kind of what it comes down to.
Well, they do say date your best friend, so.
Yeah. Drake. I'd want him to be my best friend.
Can I pick Drake
my life
too?
Partner.
No,
dude, we're
boring.
so similar.
That's boring. I'll pick someone
You know what?
else.
I'll pick someone else too, because that's too clear of a fucking answer.
Chris Paul's mine.
You can leave. Get out of here. Go. We're no longer fucking Applaud the Pod. This is just... We're just Applaud now. Half of us is gone.
Nah, dude. I don't know, Drake. We're spending so much time on this one. I think we should both just take Drake and keep it pushing.
I'm not okay with. I'm not settling. This is my life.
You're settling.
This is my life.
You're right. My bad.
I might take fucking dude. I don't know. Zac Efron's like a cool guy, right?
Yeah, he's cool.
Pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty sick guy.
Pretty handsome. Yeah.
Zac Efron. There you go.
It's a good one.
My celebrity man crush.
I'm really happy we got to the bottom of that. I don't really know. Are men picky or are they settlers?
Someone asked you that?
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's
pretty good.
I mean, it depends on the man for sure.
And I think it depends on what he's looking for.
Yeah, I mean,
there are men who will settle because they feel that maybe a girl is like, out of their league. And so they'll overlook like a lot of stuff in order to be with her, right? Because like for their own ego and shit. But then, I don't know. Okay, at the root of it, I think it just depends. If somebody's looking for like a relationship, I think men are pretty picky. I think most people are picky.
I think you should be picky if you're looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'd say generally, I think everyone's picky when it comes to a relationship.
I hope so.
Man or woman, I think everyone should be picky. I think most people are too, honestly. I think, yeah, I mean, I just think it depends on what situation you're talking about. Like I think men would probably settle for a woman who they might not like that much, but if they're attracted to him on like a one night stand, I think men would settle for sure.
I think it
just depends.
It's just such a blanket statement. Like it's just there's too much into it. So it's hard to answer.
They're both. Men are just the worst, man.
Yeah, I hate all men.
Here, let me pull up one from. Or do you have another one?
Yeah, I have another one. Well, this is, I don't know, Tyler, the Creator, and ASAP Nast beef. I don't know if you're familiar with this.
I'm not familiar.
I'll make it quick.
I saw his beef with DJ Khaled.
I saw that too. But Tyler, the Creator, and ASAP Nast is a member of the ASAP mob, like ASAP Rocky and ASAP Ferg and all of them, right? ASAP Nast makes pretty solid music, but he's known for the way he dresses. Very, very fashionable gentleman. And Tyler, the Creator, also like has his own sense of style, that kind of thing. ASAP Nast accused Tyler, the Creator, of like biting his style, essentially, right? Like, and there were like a couple photos of outfits that Tyler, the Creator, was wearing that ASAP Nast was like, yo, these are literally blatant rip-offs of like my outfits that I wore, and they were damn similar, like really, really similar. But it is what it is, right? And so Tyler, the Creator, after he dropped his album, like, he said something about him in a verse. He didn't say his name or anything, but then he was like, yo, all these dudes that are saying that, like, I took their style, like, you'll never amount to me, like, just know that, right? Like, Tyler, the Creator, put that on Twitter. And so, like, ASAP Nast was whatever. And so, like, they kind of do a little bit of, like, back and forth about it, but it's not like real beef.
Coming from someone who that's all I know about the situation, I'm going to give my fucking point of view. I think it's... Even if Tyler, the Creator, were to have actually like stolen or like used the same exact type of outfit or whatever, I mean, it's fucking Tyler, the Creator. Like, it's not like he's like, what are you trying to accuse him of? Essentially, like he has had his own style for fucking years now. Like, he's been established and had his own thing for so long. And yes, maybe it is true that he did that. I don't know. But I feel like even if he did, it's like, to come at him is like kind of, it's just.
Well, ASAP Nast, he just, basically his accusation was that Tyler, he like changed his style after like they hung out.
Oh, okay.
Because Tyler, Creator, is good friends with ASAP Rocky, and so ASAP Nast, and he's cool with Tyler. Like, they're not, and it's not like real beef because it's about fucking
no, it's
clothes.
Just like them, yeah.
But I don't know. Tyler, the Creator, kind of said like some wild shit about it. Like, he was kind of coming at him a little bit. I think ASAP Nast dresses way better than Tyler, the Creator, does. But it like doesn't matter because Tyler, the Creator is Tyler, the Creator, and it's like.
I mean, yeah, I just think like whatever. Like
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't even really matter. But
it's
like,
interesting. I mean, it's
interesting. But like, I just think to say that like, I mean, whatever if he like ripped off a few outfits or whatever. But like, I mean, Tyler the Creator has had his own. Like, he clearly has his own style as well. Like, he's very established with like his own.
Yeah. He's
been dressing the same way and like doing the same shit for like the last fucking 10 years. So, yeah, that's my point of view. Fair. Here one of the this just says relationship advice. So I figure we just both give our best one piece of advice for anybody in a relationship or that you should do in a relationship.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Me first?
Mm-hmm.
My best piece of relationship advice. I think the best piece of relationship advice I could give is, I think it's really important to be. I think the basis of a good relationship is being. I think it's very, very important to be really good friends with the person. Mm. I think it's hard to have a good relationship if you don't genuinely enjoy that person aside from anything physical or anything. I just think it's good to. I think you have to genuinely enjoy that person. And that would be my advice, is make sure that if you are getting into a relationship with someone or you are in a relationship with someone, that it's someone that you genuinely could be around just as a friend as well. That's my advice.
I think my one piece of advice would be they're a fucking scam. Just kidding. I'm
fucking
almost not kidding.
Scrooge over here.
Yeah, no. I don't have fucking relationship advice because my longest relationship has been 2.5 months. So,
dude, we've been...
Shit, me and you. Yeah.
Jesus
we've
been
Christ. Dating for
no,
about 4
not
or
anymore.
5 minutes. Oh, didn't break didn't break my record. I don't. I value what you said like a ton though.
I think that's the. I just think that's the most important thing in a relationship.
I think that makes a lot of sense to me.
I think the rest of the shit comes with it. I think if you're not friends with that person, it's pointless to be in a relationship with them, because if you don't enjoy them outside of the fucking. Like, if you don't enjoy them outside of, like, being able to cuddle them or whatever, like, fucking whatever, then why are you in a relationship with them?
That's absolutely fair.
That's my piece of advice.
Very nice.
Do you have any more questions?
Yeah.
Go for
them. Let's see. This one says, how much do you miss your teammates? It's from my guy. Miss you guys a lot, man. See you in, 10 days. There you go. That's it.
When this video comes out, 8 days?
Oh, yeah.
Probably? Yeah.
Why isn't there a Colorado showdown, man?
Oh, we were talking about this beforehand. The Colorado showdown, for whoever doesn't know, right. Or whoever's not familiar with it, is just the football game every year between CU and CSU.
Sco Buffs.
It's my guy right there. It's my guy. But I'm pretty sure the actual reason there isn't one is they usually have the games at Mile High Stadium, but the contract with them ended last season. I think it ended last year, but because of COVID, I don't think they had there wasn't. Well, I think they might have had. I don't even remember, honestly. COVID's a fucking blur, dude. But so I think it's just in between contracting right now and figuring shit out, because I'm pretty sure that it's coming back to CU and CSU's campuses, which is gonna be fucking lit. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait for that. If I get to pull up to CSU, God, I'm gonna wreak havoc on that fucking campus.
Start a fight in the parking lot.
With maybe a woman?
Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
I mean, I see everyone as my equal.
If she likes it.
Just kidding. We don't condone that shit here. Are you kidding me? I never heard a woman.
We don't condone any violence.
Yo, you touch a woman.
Unless it's over the Colorado showdown.
Yeah. No,
Grant, just don't forget to pack your switchblade.
It's if you're fucking, it's because if you're even if you're a woman, if you're a CSU student, That's all I see you as. Just a fucking CSU student. No, I'm just kidding. We don't condone any violence. I would never hurt a woman. Women are the best. I was raised by a woman and birthed by a woman.
No shit.
Yeah, she's a great woman.
That must have been a unique experience.
It was, yeah. It was something.
Nice, man. Shout out to Grant's mom.
But
a quick. Can I give a quick Nancy shout out?
Oh, of course.
Shout out to Nancy, man. It's Grant's mom.
She's a great lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and shout out to both Christian's parents.
Thanks, man.
Because they're both great people. Big dog, Brian.
My dad and one of Grant's older brothers have a very wholesome friendship.
It is a very wholesome friendship. It's fucking awesome, honestly. It's hilarious.
Yeah, we were, because my dad used to come to, like, most of my AU tournaments out of town, and when me and Grant, I guess that whole summer, but, like, when me and Grant played on the same AU team, like, we would hang out, and we would go to, like, the different games around town together, us and our other friend David. Like, we'd go to like, if there's like somebody cool playing whatever, and
just so, go watch other shit.
My dad would come, and then Grant's brother would come, and
they'd hang out, we'd hang out
during our games, you know.
And the best part of it is there's like probably a 30-year, maybe not 30, no, probably 30. Yeah,
I was seeing if it was
30. I bet.
Yeah, it's about 30.
Yeah,
a little
there's
more,
so there's a 30-year age gap between them, but they're like. It's like they've known each other since fucking birth.
It's amazing, man. I love it.
It's the most wholesome thing ever.
Let's see. Oh, you want to talk about resellers, like shoe resellers?
What about it?
It's just all it is. Our opinion on it.
Well, okay, maybe. I mean, my opinion. I think. I don't know. I used to be super into like reselling shoes and shit. But the resale market has like kind of started to fuck up.
Everything.
Like everything, yeah.
I mean, it's like I get it, and
I get it as well, yeah.
And I'm never gonna ever be able to buy a pair of shoes for retail. And I'm also like, if you want to wear like reps, like, go for it. I probably won't, but like, if you like, I'm not judging anybody for doing it. Like, to be honest, it's just, bro, it's. Like, I've accepted at this point that a pair of shoes that I want is going to be like $350.
It's just tough because the resale market now is so fucked up that, like, you really can't even get shoes when they drop anymore because the people buying them are the people who resell them.
Yeah.
And you can get fucking bots and shit. Like, you can do so much shit to get these shoes.
30 pair of the same shoe to resell.
Yeah.
I respect the hustle.
No, I respect it too. It's a serious hustle. Like, it's hard work.
It's
honestly.
It's
very honest, like, work as well.
Like, it's one of the only markets, or maybe it's not one of the only, but, like, it's a market where you buy it and then you can mark the price up like 200, crazy. 300, 400%.
The profit you can make off that shit is crazy.
Exactly. That's the thing. So
that's just the annoying part about it is just that it makes it harder for like people to just get shoes.
And I'm not like I wouldn't consider like I'm not like a sneakerhead or nothing like that. Like I like kicks and like I like what I like. I'm not like
I
don't know all that.
I've grown out of that as the older
culture,
I've
like
gotten.
I'm not really into all that, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever. I just buy what I think is cool, right?
And I just buy whatever Christian buys because I just want to be like him. So
and like I don't know. It's sometimes it's annoying. Some of the shoes that get like resold for like a ton of money, I think are terribly ugly.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Never buy them.
I agree.
And so, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah. I've just accepted at this point that like shoes are just gonna be really expensive.
Pretty much game over, yeah.
Yeah, but
can't get shoes anymore, man.
I'll bite the bullet sometimes. It just depends.
That's why I'm making my own shoes. Applaud the pod. Subscribe on Patreon. Yep. Free shoe giveaway.
Exactly. Free applaud the pods.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The ATP 4s.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're called.
We skipped 1, 2, and 3, and we're just gonna. They're sick.
And they're not Jordan 4. They're ATP.
Oh no, they're ours. Yeah.
They're ours.
Yeah.
It's a whole different shoe.
Yeah.
They're not they's. They're different.
They're not
fully different.
They're not these either.
They're not. You're not gonna see them. They're not.
They're not these either.
Yo, well, I think we're out of questions, but you got anything good for to take us out, huh?
You know what's funny? I didn't write it down, dude, but I had something funny, and it was Damn, what was it?
I got something. Well, this isn't exactly what you do. So I'll give you time to think about it, but I'll still say mine.
Sorry.
Oh, did you remember it? No, if you remember it, fucking cut me off.
Go.
Oh, here's my message. To fellow men out there. Women do not go to the gym for you to look at them the entire time you're at the gym. And that's that.
If I'm not mistaken, it is Sexual Assault Awareness Month too. So,
oh, right on time.
Yeah. Again, another PSA to fellow men. Stop being a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, if you're not getting any play, that's your own fault, dog. Fucking figure it out.
Just relax a little bit.
Yeah, life's gonna move on, dog.
Yeah, bro. You ain't gotta you ain't gotta be aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, bro, aggressive, that word just makes me uncomfortable.
Aggressive?
Yeah, just like chill. Yeah. Just relax.
Yeah.
We're all human beings here.
Goddamn right.
You know? So just kick it. Yeah, don't go to the gym and look at women.
Yeah. Bro, it's just, the reason I say that is every single time I'm at the gym, every single other dude that I see working out near me, like, it is so blatantly obvious. It's crazy. And I genuinely feel bad for girls at gyms. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are a few women who probably don't mind it. And they probably enjoy it, and that's fine. If you like that, good for you.
But as a general rule.
Yeah, like, you're not at the gym because you want to look cool while you're working out. Like, some people maybe, and maybe that's what more guys are there for, but I can guarantee you most women are not at the gym to have you fucking stare at them while they're squatting and then make them feel uncomfortable and not want to go to the gym anymore.
Oh, great. Then why are they wearing leggings then? Because you wear a tank top to the gym, don't you? So that you can see your muscles in the mirror. It's the same fucking thing. And it's comfortable to work out and shit that fits on your body.
Yeah.
Because nothing gets in the way. So just be a regular person.
Just be normal. Relax. Yeah, just be normal.
There's there's a time and a place to approach women that you find attractive and you want to talk to. Right?
Definitely.
There are a lot of places where you shouldn't do that. And yeah, maybe you'll never see her again. But it's like, bro, in the interest of not making her feel like creeped out and uncomfortable, just, pick your spots.
There's also ways to
do it. That's not weird.
That is not weird. Like, there's definitely ways that you can talk to women that isn't fucking being creepy. Like,
it's called conversation.
Yeah, it's just called being a normal fucking human being.
Damn, shorty, you bad as shit. Oh, like, what the fuck are you doing? It's not 2 a.m. at the club, my boy. Like, it's shit like, and it's like, oh my God, like, you're a smoke show. Like, dude, don't say that because it's just, you're coming on. That's so aggressive.
It is so aggressive. Yeah.
It's so aggressive.
And contrary to everything you see on fucking in movies and online, that is not what women like.
Don't also, just like the whole cat call, like, yeah, you're like with your friends and a girl.
Yo, when has
catcalling
ever worked for anybody ever?
Ever. This is what it is. It's literally men being around other men
and trying to seem
thinking
cool.
that it's gonna impress them. Yeah. It's like this weird bravado, false confidence.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit. If you do that shit around me, and it's like, bro, if you're gonna do that, all right, go fucking talk to her. Then you bum. Like, go try to bag her, because I guarantee you're gonna fall flat on your fucking face. Yeah. Because if you're like around and you're saying like, it's like, bro, stop being a weirdo. Like, just stop.
Yeah,
stop, bro. Nobody likes it.
It's not that difficult to not be a fucking like creep. It's not that hard. Like, just be a normal guy.
Yep.
Just be nice to, like, you can be. There's a way to be nice to people, and not be weird about there's a very fine, there's a medium in there, and so it's not that hard
this is
to get
probably the most important thing, like, just what I value. So there's a huge community, just like on the internet in general, that's dedicated to men trying to teach other men how to talk to women or whatever, right? And that's fine. You know, like, whatever floats your boat, like, do your thing. Like, watch those videos, whatever. This is the part I have, like, a huge... If there's ever a dude that, like... And I see this all the time. Like, they'll talk about, oh, you're talking to a girl, and you're trying to get past what they call, like, resistance. Do you know? It's like you're talking to a girl, and it's like, okay, like, yeah, it seems to be going somewhere, and... then the last step is getting past resistance.
Yeah, that's a weird.
What the fuck?
I think if
you feel anything that's like dub that shit. If you at all feel like the energy, like like I can't, I don't. It doesn't really seem like.
Also,
you're out of there, bro. Because that's just fucking. It's just like reading emotion and body. Well,
it's also
language.
Being okay with it. Not a girl doesn't have to treat you any certain way. They don't owe any...
They don't owe you shit.
Yeah, they don't owe anything to you. No. Like, it's okay to get denied, bro. Like, that shit is... It's not the end of the world.
It literally happens. It happens to everyone. It happens. And it's just... It's like... my favorite thing is when dudes are like a girl will be like, oh, like, no, and dude, like, oh, like, you ugly anyway.
Yeah, like, okay.
Is she?
Yeah.
Did you?
But 5 minutes, 30 seconds ago, she was the baddest.
Whatever, bro. And I'm not trying to, like, right? I'm not trying to sound like a pick me. Like, this is
this is
just how I feel about shit. But it's like, bro, if you're like talking to a girl and it's like, I can't really feel, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because it's in your best interest of just not being a shitty person. Just just take the step away, bro. It doesn't matter. Like, it's fine.
Bro, and this just goes back to the fact that, like, all it really comes down to is respect for other people and respect for women. And me and Christian both come from families that have great women involved in them. And I think we just know, like, it's not hard to, like, everybody has a mom. How would you, like, treat women how you would treat your mom? Don't fucking, like, don't be, like... You wouldn't talk shit to your mom, or you wouldn't be fucking rude to your mom, or touch your, like, you wouldn't fucking, like, try and, like, punch your mom. You wouldn't do, like, don't fucking, you know, like, just treat women like women and people, because they are fucking people. Like, it's not the end of the world. You're gonna be all right. If one girl doesn't like you, there's plenty of other girls out there. I'm sure you can find one that likes you. And that's that. Yep. Don't be a fucking weirdo. Just be a good dude, be a good guy, stand up for people that are in those situations. And if a woman ever needs help around you, help her. Because can probably guarantee she's not lying if she asks you for help.
Yeah.
So,
woo!
On that note,
that was an accidental conversation, but I'm happy.
But that was a good one to have, though.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, respect women always.
Yeah. Oh, I have a thing. I figured out a thing. I just figured.
Oh, you just all right.
If red Gatorade is your favorite flavor, you might be a Nazi.
That's 100% true. Have a good week, everybody.